Okay.
Okay. Are we ready for the countdown?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't think Steve was ready. He was
Did you
looking
count?
away.
Did he count?
Yeah, he counted.
I counted.
He counted. He just was looking away when I started. And I think it.
I was trying to fix something real
You're
quick.
busted. You're busted.
I missed the 5.
Since I don't have the mic thing, do you want to do the countdown again since I wasn't looking?
No,
Make
it's
sure it's
fine
right?
because
Okay.
we all got one.
This is the toughest Zoom meeting ever. If you're not looking at the camera, you're busted.
Yeah, but if my one wasn't ready, if my one wasn't at the same time your one was, then the whole thing I'm going to be off.
It's all right. I'll fix it. I can tell. I'll listen to it, and if you sound off, I'll
right.
shift you
Okay.
over
All right.
a little bit.
Here we go,
Okay.
Steve. This is for you. Ready?
Ready?
One.
Perfect.
Got allergies going on there, Steve?
No, I just had an itchy nose. And thought,
Oh, okay. It's
Like the
allergy
old
season
nose.
down here, man. I'm like pumping the
Yeah, here
Flonase.
too.
Yep.
A lot of pollen.
Yep. Hey, you want to do the thing?
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, y'all. Hey, man, come on. I'm going to lay this down. Y'all be quiet. I got to lay this down, okay? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, everyone. It's the Williams Brothers Podcast.
I'm Gar.
I'm Steven.
I'm Neil.
I'm Shaler.
Woohoo.
There's a few things that I've got to say.
Oh, I have some things, too, some corrections I have to make.
I have some things to say, too. Neil, do you have anything to say?
I do. I got a couple of things.
Okay, good.
That's going to make the podcast go a lot better since we all have things to say.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't have anything to say, this would be a really bad podcast. Yeah.
Well, you know, people come to this podcast because we are the beacon of truth and facts.
So many people.
Just all the people.
If I
Yeah.
told you the people,
You wouldn't believe the people.
Our one fan.
So I believe last week I said something about Rosemary Clooney and who was the other person I botched?
The star of Casablanca.
Annette Bening,
No, Casablanca.
No. Anyway,
Annette Funicello,
Taylor Swift.
Bergman.
Bacall.
Ingrid Bergman.
Ingrid Bergman.
Ingrid
That was her.
Bergman.
That was Bogey and Bacall, I think. It was.
Oh, yeah. it was.
Bogey and
Oh, and
Bergman.
Yeah, but Bacall
Lauren
was
Bacall.
in.
But anyway,
Lauren
Was
Bacall
Bacall
was yeah,
in
I think so.
Casablanca?
Lauren
I
Bacall.
think so.
Bacall, yeah.
you came
Oh,
up with
that
a
wasn't
name,
Ingrid
and
Bergman?
I
It was in a
corrected you with the
song.
wrong name.
Well, I also said it was Rosemary Clooney, and then you said, yes, I think it was Rosemary Clooney. So I think I kind of keep, but either way, it was neither Rosemary Clooney or Ingrid Bergman. It was Ethel Merman that was in Airplane. Yes, yes. And so I feel bad because I know that everyone listening, all of our many
Listener.
ones of listeners
Fan base.
may have inadvertently, during their kind of water cooler talk, mentioned what we had said, which was Ingrid Bergman and or Rosemary Clooney, and so their facts would have been wrong, and I didn't want that to,
I have some corrections too. I said that Stanley Tucci was in Oh Brother Where Art Thou. That was John Turturro, not Stanley Tucci.
I was trying to picture where he was
And
in
you
the
know-
movie, but I didn't question it.
And I
just
said,
went with it.
yeah, like I didn't want to
Yeah,
seem
everybody
stupid
just
because I
went
had.
along with me.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Same
yeah,
way.
maybe he's in it. I'm just not thinking of what character he played. But
Right.
And then
that's
the
what I thought.
Sam Railroad, the Sam Short Line Railroad was
Yeah.
Savannah Americus Montgomery, not Savannah Albany Montgomery. Also, when talking about Bill Murray, I failed to mention Caddyshack. I don't know how I failed to mention Caddyshack, but come on, Caddyshack.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a big one. That was a big
And
one.
then earlier in this podcast, I said that Ingrid Bergman was in Casablanca, and it turns out it was Lauren Bacall. So I wanted to correct that.
thank goodness, man.
And earlier in the same podcast, I said that we are like the place to go for facts and truth.
Right.
And that may not be necessarily
Probably not.
a fact or truth.
We
but-
assumed it was
Probably not.
sarcasm. We just
Okay, good,
That's
good,
where we were
excellent.
going with that.
Yeah, we're like AI. You can't always trust. We're going to say it like we mean it and like it's true, but you're probably not getting the truth here. So don't worry about that.
And earlier in this podcast, too, I said my name was Gar. But according to the Starbucks barista, it's Gare because he said it 3 times. Hey, Gare. Here's your thing, Gare. Thanks for coming by, Gare. So Gare is my millennial name now because
Very
it's
good.
trendy.
How did you get Gare from Garr? Or did he just spell it G?
It's like, I think Gary, Garry. And some people take the
okay.
Y off and they
Oh, that's what he
Gare.
probably thought it was short for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that's my new
All right,
millennial
Gare.
name. So if you will now refer to me as Gare throughout the rest of the podcast.
Neo, Shay.
There you go.
And I don't know
Shay
what my name
Shay.
is.
It's
Shay
Shay
Shay.
Shay.
Sorry, Shay Shay.
Hey, Shay.
Hey, Shay Shay.
Hey, Shay.
Before we get into our topic, I saw a couple of really good high tech things that are really interesting to me. They might be interesting to you as well.
Can
Okay.
I just raise a point before we move on?
Yes.
Sure.
I have to do this because just the way my brain works, I have to fact check us occasionally. And if that railroad had been to Albany instead of Americus, Albany is like way south of Macon. I mean, it would have been
Right.
It would
wouldn't
have been like
on
a
the way.
real diversion to Albany.
Yeah.
I just looked at the map, and that's like south
Feel
of
like a
Savannah.
real railroad where it really
Yeah, it would have
goes
been
to-
really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's why it was America's, I think. They were just trying to make it more straight. They thought about Albany and they were like, that doesn't make any sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably
They had to find an A, and they were like,
Right. Because the
Augusta,
guy's name was Samuel.
Albany.
So, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're in South Georgia, it's Albany.
It is
That
Albany.
is true.
Albany.
That is true.
Along
about
with
that.
Vienna and, all the rest.
Wiggum.
I feel bad for not knowing my Georgia geography better and not catching that immediately, but I've never been to Albany, so
There's a Climax, Georgia. Do you know that?
yeah.
There's a lot of cool town names in Georgia. Hey, did you also know this? Atlanta is now the 6th largest metropolitan area in the U.S., passing Washington and Philadelphia.
Well, there you go.
That's kooky.
Congratulations to Atlanta.
In terms of people or what?
Yeah, people, population.
All right.
It's but number one in our hearts.
right.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, I've got some other things too before we jump on the topic, but you haven't done yours yet, so you go ahead first.
Well, one thing I saw, this is in Popular Mechanics. I read it regularly, which makes me an old white guy, I think. But
you reading them from like 1978 or
no,
something?
they're new. They're still come
okay.
out. They still make them.
Okay.
There's a cool weapon that they have put onto these tanks. It's a laser that shoots down drones. So it's always sci-fi. You could shoot down things with a laser, but anybody that's seen a laser like at a concert or something like that is like, laser. Got to do the air quotes. Laser.
Yeah.
At a concert, you're like, oh, that's not shooting anything down. This is a 50,000 watt laser that focuses the light and the heat on one tiny spot. And so this tank is basically a big generator, and it can shoot as long as there's electricity to power the laser.
Mm-hmm.
So it's shooting down. The problem used to be you could shoot a missile at a drone, but the drone's probably worth, $4,000, and the missile is who knows how many hundreds of thousands, if not more, dollars.
Yeah.
So you're coming out on the bad end of that deal. With the laser, you can just keep shooting them down left and right. You're not spending any more money except for fuel. So pretty super cool.
Very cool. Yep. Yep.
Everything that is in science fiction eventually comes to pass.
And then somewhere beyond that, there's a satellite that gets fried.
Yeah.
In the far distance, way
Well, you
up
remember
there.
the whole Star Wars thing that was
Right.
supposed to be so we could shoot down missiles from space. That was kind of
That's the thing about lasers; you can't really stop them.
That's what happened to SpaceX's Starship today. I bet you that's what happened. I don't know if you knew, but it launched today, had a successful launch, went into space.
Got some good pictures.
Amazing pictures. On its way down, they lost all communication with it just suddenly.
Yeah.
Bet you it was one of those lasers.
Yeah, but I wonder if the biggest
Lasers.
defense to a laser isn't the dreaded mirror.
Right.
You know,
That's
it's
good.
50,000 gigawatt laser, and you get a compact, and you just,
Right.
you know.
I wonder what that would do, because it would just turn it. It wouldn't be the same focus, but it would definitely
Just divert it. You just want it to go
divert it.
somewhere else. You know?
Yeah.
Light.
Yeah.
I think
simple.
I think the mirror has to be like super duper reflective. Like if there's any flaw in it, then it would. I'm sure it evaporates anyway. But you just have to
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
think
know.
comedically.
Probably reflect up until the point that it melted the mirror.
Right, right.
Yeah.
For about 3 microseconds, it would.
So hopefully they'll put those on naval ships too, for those drones that are flying around in the Mediterranean. That would be super cool if they're not already there. And the other day I was watching a story about the drones, shooting the drones down in the Middle East and in the Red Sea and everything. And I actually got to see the phalanx at work. The thing that just sprays bullets as soon as something comes towards the ship. It was awesome. I mean, that thing
It's
just
amazing.
it's like millions of bullets just flying out there, tearing this thing to pieces. Again, it
Impressive.
can't beat a laser because it's a lot of bullets and it's expensive, but still,
The only issue they've had with that laser is power, because
it's a lot of power.
it works off basically a giant capacitor, right? And so it can release a whole bunch of energy, but it takes a really long time to build that energy back up. So it's not unlimited. They can't just keep firing it and firing it and firing it. They can only it's a one-hit wonder, and then they have to let it recharge for a while before they can.
So you need a bunch of them,
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
a big box of capacitors.
There you
like
go.
a phalanx, but with lasers instead
That's
of
Yes, yes, good. I like it.
And the phalanx thing is cool, but you never ever want to use it because it's like the last ditch.
Right.
We've got planes defending us and missiles and guns and all this stuff, and it got past all that, and this is your last. Right before you get to handguns, you're
Yeah.
using that thing. So
Yeah.
And if you
That's
don't know what
amazing.
it is, it looks like R2D2 with a gun poking out of it, and it just mows down whatever's coming automatically. Whatever's coming at the ship, it just mows it into pieces. It cuts the pieces into pieces, and then those pieces get cut into smaller pieces until it's no longer
it's
a threat.
it's a Gatling gun. It's like 6-barrel Gatling gun. So it's very very cool, very old school in a sense, but
Yep. I think it was 3,000 rounds a minute or something like that.
something like
Yeah.
that.
What comes out, so it's pretty impressive.
It's a lot.
Pretty cool.
It's a lot. It's a lot of metal
Yeah.
coming at you.
It's a lot of
And
hate.
there's not even a person on it. Yeah,
it's a
that's
lot
right.
of hate.
It's a lot of hate coming towards
no.
you. Yeah.
There's no person involved in it, and it's old too. When you think about technology, it's been around a long time
Yeah.
for something that's just automated to shoot down what's coming at the ship.
Does that guy still stand behind it and do the crank to make it work?
No, there's no guy. There's no crank.
Yeah,
It's
that's the
amazing.
little known thing is you have that
You got
guy.
a
is
guy
just
in there.
really-
a little person in
That's
the
right. Inside.
inside
Just
there.
like R2D2. It's
All
exactly
laser
like
guided, but that
with-
one guy's
it's a
got to
guy,
turn the crank.
with binoculars.
They haven't ironed that out
looking-
yet.
Oh, here comes something.
When the light comes on, turn this crank really fast.
Don't stop till the light goes out.
Right.
Hey, so Neil asked me last week, or I guess maybe the week before last week, hey, you guys are using a Keurig now. You're not using the coffee pot. And I said, yeah, we went to the Keurig and, it's much more convenient. So what happens 2 days later?
It dies.
It dies.
Oh, no.
Did you go out and get the one I was talking about, the Ninja?
Well, we looked at those. We looked at some others. And so my wife went out and she's looking all over the place for these different coffee makers that are, Keurig or Keurig-like. And all the boxes are open or they're taped back together. The selection's really bad. Now, they had Nespressos everywhere, but the Keurig ones, she went to Target, she went to all these other places, and they're all like already opened or they just didn't look
Interesting.
right. So she said, I'm just going to buy it off of Amazon.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So we buy it off of Amazon. It's supposed to be here in 2 days. So I learned to make French press coffee for 2 days, right? Well, then we get a delay. Okay, now it's going to be a third day. Okay, I'll make French press coffee one more day. Now a fourth day.
Ugh.
Now it's
What is
supposed
going
to
on
come.
with Keurigs?
It's supposed to come tomorrow. So we'll see. I mean, I did the French press today. I haven't mastered it yet because today it was really kind of strong, and we both had a little bit. And then I said, "Hey, I'm going to go to Starbucks, and I'll be back in a minute." So I brought Starbucks home, which will probably be what we do tomorrow too. So anyway, I think I jinxed the coffee maker by.
Was it a new Keurig, or was it like when you had on the shelf and you pulled it back out when your coffee
It was
maker died?
newer, but we'd always had problems with it because it had all the electronics on the top where you could program it to do certain, like very hot, very rich,
Yeah.
8 ounces or whatever you wanted to do. But then there were times where you'd put the pot in and close it, and then it would just automatically go to 4 ounces. And there's nothing you could do to change it. So you had to unplug it, plug it back in. I don't know if we took like a lightning hit and maybe it got a little bit of the lightning or something. So it was always kind of squirrely.
Yeah.
And then we would run it and we ran it and, with just water, no problem. But when you put a pod in there, I guess the water pressure wasn't strong enough anymore to push the water through the coffee pod. So it would just kind of gum up and stop. So anyway, we tried it like 3 or 4 times, and I just finally said, I don't have time to fix this. Let's just buy a new one. And
Yeah.
so we're still waiting on it. I'll be doing French press and or Starbucks tomorrow.
You
Hopefully.
could pour over. You could always pour over.
I could do a pour over. I thought about a pour over.
Probably have a funnel somewhere in your kitchen that you could use.
Right. Or you could just wrap the coffee up in the filter, tie a string around it,
Yeah.
and dip it in the hot water, and that would do it.
It's like tea.
Thought about just putting it in a sock and then put it in boiling water.
Yep.
Because that's cowboy coffee, right?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that cowboy coffee?
That's it. That'll work.
That sounds right.
Sounds like Vietnam coffee or something to me.
Depression coffee.
Right.
If you use it for several days. then
Yeah.
I'm not
So-
much of a conspiracy theorist, but to me, if it seems like you're having that much trouble getting a Keurig, I think that's just what the Chinese and the Russians want.
Yeah.
If we don't have
be.
our coffee,
I know.
we're over.
Well,
That's it.
hey, no, let me just tell you, if I don't have coffee in this house, I've got a problem, and her name is Elizabeth. 'Cause she's got to have coffee in the morning. So Shaler, how is the house coming?
It is coming pretty well. We went out there last Saturday, and of course, we're not allowed to go inside the house because they're still building it. So there's big rules about not going in there. So naturally, we went in and took a look, and
Good.
Oh, good.
and it's very good. It's they've got all the cabinets up, they've got the countertops in.
Wow.
And they were supposed to this week. I haven't looked at it yet, but this week they're supposed to put in all the doors and the trim and all that stuff. And then after that is, I guess, flooring. As far as I know, I don't really know what else.
Paint?
Paint. Yeah, they've already painted. They have to do another coat. I guess they had to put the cabinets in, so they'll do another coat of paint after that, I guess. And just little stuff like that. So baseboards, all that stuff. I'm thinking that they're going to probably get to the floors next week or the week after. So then it's just, counting the days at that point.
I think it's like a thing that over 50 people do. Like if you're over 50 and there's a place you're not supposed to go,
Yeah.
you're fine with going there. It's
What are they going to do?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yep.
Like it's going to go on your permanent record, right? I mean, that's the implication.
like when Dawn and I used to live in the apartment, they would close the pool on Sundays at like 6 or something like that. And we wanted to use the grill, and we didn't realize they were going to lock the gate on the pool. And we were going to have a little picnic up there and grill out and stuff. So we climbed a tree next to the fence and jumped over the fence. So we're in the locked pool area grilling. It was great. We had a good time.
Absolutely.
Because you couldn't get out. At that point, you couldn't get out.
Not quickly.
What are you going
We
to do?
could get out, but we did get out. But I mean,
They locked us in. We were grilling. They locked the gate. What could we do?
Right. That's what we figured we were going to say. Like, they didn't see us over here. I guess, okay, well, they're going to lock the gate. We're just going to be stuck in here. But, yeah, what are they going to do? Get out? Okay. We'll get out.
That's kind of what we figured too. Is what are they going to do? Tell us to leave? And all right, yeah, we'll leave. That's fine. No big deal.
Or it could be like Willy Wonka, and they're like, "Sorry, you came in. It's not. Sorry, you have to pay for the house still, but it's not yours anymore.
Yeah, right.
You broke
Exactly.
the rules.
Rules are
Sorry."
right.
Fine print. Some fine print down there.
So are you building a little like drone heliport in the back of the house there somewhere?
I live
in the backyard.
so close to our testing facility that I could literally fly a drone from our testing facility to our house and back, no problem. So I mean, I've kind of got one in my backyard already, sort of.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm 3 minutes drive from our testing
Oh
facility.
my gosh.
So if you forget something, like you go to work and forget something, can you ask Mina to leave it out on the back porch or whatever, and then you can just send a drone over to grab it and
That's a
bring
good
it back?
idea. Maybe I could do that. That's a good idea.
Or drop off lunch. Hey, I
Right.
left my sandwich.
Yeah.
Could you just
I'm going to send a
say-
drone
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
If you could just attach it, and then I'll.
Yeah, just leave it out on the landing site there in the backyard.
Great
and
idea.
I'll pick it up.
Tie my lunchbox to the drone that'll be there in 3 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
That's as wide as a city street. This gasoline powered.
Right.
Just stand back. Man. Well, that's great. I'm glad it's coming along.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Can't wait to see
it's
it.
exciting. We may or may not go check it out again this Saturday. So, good.
Awesome.
Probably listen to the podcast and have guards.
I know, right?
Right.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. You have a closing date yet, or a move-in date yet?
No, they won't do that until after they get the flooring down, and then they'll start that whole process. So any week now, we'll know. I'm guessing. Let's see. This is middle of March, so I'm thinking middle of April at the latest. It'll be
Great.
Be done. So we'll see.
That's super exciting. New house.
Speaking of houses, we learned that there's some changes with the Florida insurance.
Mm-hmm.
So my neighbor has a 30-year roof, but once it's 15 years old in Florida, the insurance companies won't insure it anymore.
Oh.
Naturally.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean,
So tell me how the deal works with roofs, because my neighbor's getting a roof across the street, and I went out with him and another neighbor last Sunday or Saturday, I guess it was, and they were talking about. He said, "I got my roof for $1,000. It's a $19,000 roof. Got it for $1,000 because there was a storm, and the storm, I don't know how it works." And I'm like, "Well, how does that work?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, you're going to want to do that because your roof's going to get to a certain age, and they're not going to cover it anymore. So you need to look for storms that make it qualify for insurance." And I was like, how do I know if a storm
Georgia may be
qualifies?
different than Florida. I think that's how Florida used to be, but I think they're much stricter now. And they're saying the Florida sun takes a bigger toll on your roof. So what was a 30-year roof in Florida only lasts 15 years. And our 15-year anniversary for our roof is coming up next year. So we're
Awesome.
waiting for that letter
Yeah.
from our friendly insurance
Yeah,
providers.
that's
But is that the deal? If a storm comes through that damages roofs in the neighborhood, then you can say,
Used to be. Yeah.
I need
I don't
a new
know.
roof.
I don't know what it is now. I think so many people did that down here that the insurance companies, like 5 or 8 years
Oh,
ago
yeah.
said,
With all the
Okay,
hurricanes."
we're going to stop that. Right.
yeah, I could see that with hurricanes coming through
Yeah.
so often. Yeah.
Do you have to lose shingles though? Like lose a certain percent of shingles, or is it just the storm came through? We assume it was stress on the roof, and we're gonna.
for that they used to have an inspector go up and look for missing shingles.
Yep.
Yeah.
And usually the roofing company does that, right? They have an inspector that comes to look for damage, and then they find damage, and then they say it was a storm because there was a storm that came through during a certain period of time. Is that right?
I don't know.
That was the impression I got, was that if a storm comes through your neighborhood and there was damage on any house in the neighborhood, then they find damage to your roof, then they can say, yeah, we'll cover this.
Maybe the part they left out was you have to climb up on your roof and yank some shingles off, and then you call the
Oh,
guy.
that could be.
And
That
then,
could be.
Yeah, could
Yeah.
be.
Yep.
Whatever you have to do, he's got a new roof right now. I mean, they came up this morning and it's got a new roof.
That's
right now,
good.
so.
That's good.
You get with him.
It's expensive. I mean, I think to re-roof our house, it's going to be over $20,000.
Yeah, he paid $1,000.
Yeah.
That's all he had to pay. So that's why I'm like, how does that work?
I think $1,000 will be the tip I give to the roofers after we get it
Right, exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Got a quote for getting the backyard fenced in, and this, the house we're in doesn't have a fenced in backyard, so getting a fence put up. So we call the guy that they said the people that do a lot of fences around, and so we're looking for like a black, I guess it's aluminum, looks like wrought iron, kind of fence. And I don't know how to say how big the backyard is. It's not a huge backyard. They want $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really? Yeah. We won't be fencing for a while. So, or I'm going to find somebody else. I think this guy might be high anyway. Might be high in a lot of ways. But just the dogs can run away for $10,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Just,
Right.
get
We'll
new
come up
ones.
there. We'll help you do it. Shayla and I have done it
I was
before.
about to
Okay,
say,
come
yeah.
on.
Gar and I have
That's
some
right. I
experience.
remember helping Gar with a fence.
That's
at one
right.
point, too. Yeah.
Yep.
Put up
that
a privacy fence. Yeah.
Yep.
That was
go.
fun.
The key is you need an auger. You got to have an auger.
Got to have an
do it.
auger, boy.
Right. A post hole digger does not do the trick.
Nope. Made that mistake.
And we're in Virginia's kind of all on a mountain pretty much. So that's the other thing you have to deal with is at
Right.
times there's not,
Well,
which I think we're okay.
You'll
back
need
here.
dynamite for yours, I think. So, but
Yeah.
that makes it more fun. So,
We should just all go visit Neil and build him a fence in the
Yes.
backyard.
Oh,
It'll be
yeah.
like the Amish. We'll all just show up.
That would be awesome. Let's do it.
I have a neighbor that he fixes stuff. That's what he does for a living. He goes to houses and redoes them or whatever. So he just dives into this stuff. It's like no big deal to him. And he's like, you could do it. You could do your driveway. It wouldn't be a big deal, And I'm like, my driveway's on a hill.
It all runs
pouring
downhill.
concrete. I don't know how that works. And he's like, no, it's nothing. You put in a wood and you pour the concrete. I mean, how do you think they're going to do it? That's all you're going to do. And you're just going to rake it and you're just going to, and I'm like, no, I don't think so.
Rule of thumb: don't do your first time on your own house. For pouring
Right,
concrete.
right.
I'm just guessing that would be a smart tip.
Unless you're doing like a little part of your patio in the backyard, nobody's ever going to see or
Right.
something. But
Yeah.
but not your driveway. Don't start with your driveway that goes down your 45-degree hill. It's not.
You don't
not
want
a
your
good idea.
driveway to like run all the way down in the street. That's
what I'm thinking of your
blocked
house.
with 3 feet of concrete.
People driving down the street, flump, across my driveway. That's going across the street.
You've got like a 1/4 inch of concrete all the way down, and then this massive mountain of concrete.
I think if we all went
Yeah.
up to help Neil, Robin would be like, here's $10,000. Keep your brothers
Go
away
home.
from here.
Yeah,
That's right. She'll have a GoFundMe.
I'll pay $10,000 to keep you guys from building.
You
our
can
fence.
all raise the money before this date. Then we'll be okay.
that's funny.
And those aluminum fences, they can't be that hard to put in. That should be easier than the wooden ones, right?
I would think.
You would think so,
would
yeah.
think
I mean,
so.
it's
Just
all
put a
kind of in
foot
pieces.
on either
and you
side
just-
of the post and just
Yeah.
right into the ground, and you're good.
And the company I work for, so one of the brands does some kind of fencing like that, commercial fencing that looks like that. So I'm going to try to find out who the HR person is that works at that branch or that company and then call them and
Okay.
say,
There you
hey,
go. Yeah.
can you hook me up? Is there an employee discount kind of thing? Because there are a bunch of discounts on locks and fixtures and junk like that.
Right. Do you
but,
need to do like a
fencing.
company video on installing
That's
fences?
it.
Because you could use my
That's
backyard.
a
to do
great
that.
idea.
Right. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Great. You guys need some marketing videos, so you need to come over here and do some fencing.
They could interview you afterwards.
Right.
Talk about
I
what a great
love
job
my
they
new
did.
fence. It is very good.
You and Robin stand in the back like at a fisheye lens type thing.
Right.
We all are just
Like we're against the
we love our
backboard.
new fence.
It keeps things in and out. You know?
My dogs ain't run away yet.
That would be great.
That'd be good. I'd look for that. Got to get them with like the little light on top of the post, the little solar lights that go on top of the posts.
Oh, okay.
So at nighttime, it looks very elegant because you have little lights all the way around it.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Chaser lights.
You
around
need
it,
that.
too.
Ooh, chaser
that.
lights would be good.
Yeah.
That'd be
You
great.
need that. You need to do that. You need to get that.
Probably need to do that. That would look great on your house. It's another $5,000. That's okay.
You
It's
should
worth
totally
that money.
do that. Oh yeah, resale. It's gonna be great. Y'all will enjoy that so much.
Put some of those speakers back there that look like rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Wire
it's
that- wire
dark
all
in the
that up.
backyard and y'all aren't back there, it's gonna look real good.
St. Patrick's Day's coming up.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, when this airs, it will have just passed.
It will have already happened. Well, this doesn't actually air. I hate to tell you, but
True. Yeah. When this streams.
I'm sorry. When this
Yeah.
streams, my
When this streams.
And also, on
It's-
top of that, it is Pi Day today as well.
Really?
yes.
How about
yeah,
that?
314.
Wish
3.14.
I'd known. I would have had some pie.
Since I work at a nerd company, everybody was Happy Pie Day, Happy Pie Day. Everybody's
Wait till May 4th.
We had a discussion about this today in the car, my daughter and my wife and I, and we were discussing pie. And when we were discussing pie, we were trying to figure out if cheesecake was more of a cake or a pie. And then we came.
It does seem like a pie.
It does.
I would say.
It does. But then reading some of the definitions, it sounded more like a tart. Not a pie nor a cake, but a tart.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so those are those were interesting questions we were posing. Is it a cake? Is it a
I'm going to call it a tart.
Or,
I'm gonna go
yeah,
tart.
It might be a tart. It may be. But then, is key lime pie an actual pie, or is it a tart? Because
But a tart, and if I think about my long history with one of the more famous tarts, the Pop-Tart, I mean,
Yeah.
it's got crust on the top and bottom.
well, that's a pie.
But a Pop-Tart, I
It's
mean,
not a
clearly
tart.
that's. I mean,
A tart is an open pastry case containing a filling.
Right. Therefore,
So a Pop Tart is not technically a tart at all.
no.
It's a pop pie.
Yes.
It's a good
It is a
Harry
pie.
Carey question.
a pot pie.
So Pop Tart is a pie. Cheesecake is a tart.
Okay. Key lime pie would also
Key lime
be
pie would also be a
a
tart.
tart.
Nothing
Pumpkin
is as,
pie
nothing,
would be a tart.
Nothing is as it seems.
Apparently,
Man,
Mm-hmm.
open face sandwich
Open face sandwich is not
would be
a sandwich.
Be more of a tart.
It would be.
I mean, I would think.
It would be tart-ish. Yes, I guess.
I don't know that I trust a tart as much as a pie, and I don't know
no,
why. Really,
I like a pie.
I like pumpkin pie, but it
like
just seems
pie.
like there's tart. It's just
But
sort of
pumpkin
out there.
pie is a tart. It's not a pie.
Yeah, that's the only tart that I would maybe trust is pumpkin tart.
See, I like key lime. I like the I love key lime. I like of course a good cheesecake, which is also I guess a tart technically.
Pie travels better, I think. I mean, because you got the crust on top. It just seems like a tart would be tough to
Yeah.
travel with.
What's a quiche?
Real men don't eat it. I know that.
That's right.
No, it has a pie crust
Okay.
on the bottom.
Well, if it's just on the bottom, then it's not a pie.
Right. It would be a
It would be a tart.
tart.
Isn't that a Ricky Bobby line about the quiche or something like that? I can't remember the exact.
No, that's
crepe.
Crepes. Yeah.
Correct.
It's a really thin pancake. Just say you like the really thin pancake. They are delicious. But these colors don't run.
And he breaks his hand or something like that. After
Yeah,
that,
I will break it. Your injury is one of ignorance. Anyway,
And pride.
sorry. I could, ignorance and pride. Pride. We could just do the whole Ricky Bobby from there on out.
we could.
Yeah.
Hey, shifting gears a little bit. So I was driving to lunch today, and I was going to Jimmy John's to get a sandwich, for being somebody else, and I thought about the comment I made on the podcast once where I said, we're just some idiots. We don't really know anything. We're just, we're just doing. And what made me think of it is I heard professional newscasters on the news on the radio going to get my sandwich, and I realized we are every bit as good as paid professional full-time newscasters. And the story that convinced me was they're talking about Bernie Sanders, and he's got a new bill apparently he's going to introduce for a 32-hour work week.
Okay.
Where everybody gets paid the same.
Yeah.
It's basically 3-day weekends all the time, and that's going to be the bill. And the newscaster, the first person comments that that people love to work, and what would people do? People's community is at work. What would people do if they could only work 32 hours a week? These are not business people. These are talking heads, on the radio.
People love to go to work.
And then somebody else was talking about how America is the most innovative in the world, and we didn't get that way with socialist. They immediately start jumping on socialist agenda and all this stuff. And it was the most bizarre thing I'd ever heard that he has a bill for 3-day weekends, and their first thing is, well, people love to go to work. I love my job. They're going to stop us from going to work. I was like, you are the most lost person I've ever heard.
It's amazing who they'll let get on TV and not just read the news, which is all they really should be doing, but also expound on it and give their own opinion.
It was the commentary, because I'm if they had this legislation, there would be details. There would there'd be stuff there to explain it all. But it's just that the first thing they jumped on was, people love their jobs. So who would want a 3-day weekend? I'm like, where are you?
Oh, yeah. I'll take a 3-day weekend. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's like that thing where the Alabama Supreme Court had that ruling about IVF or whatever. And then when the Alabama legislature came back and fixed it by creating a new law, they're like, the Alabama legislature dissed the Supreme Court and put it. And I'm like, the Supreme Court is just, all they do is read the law and interpret it, and that law was from the 1800s. So obviously, the Supreme Court their hands are tied. They can't make up laws. I mean,
and they don't care either. They don't care in the least.
That's the whole thing. They shouldn't care. They're just reporting what they see there. Yeah. So. Yeah.
So we're world grade. We are professional grade. I think at the end of the day,
for me,
we are
that works
a notch
for me.
above for sure.
That's right. At least as good as.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say, you said as good as, I would say more, they're as bad as we are.
Okay, maybe that's another way. Glass half full, glass half empty,
right.
Exactly. Potato.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're working right now and not even getting paid. We love it so much.
That's right.
That's a very
They
good
would stop
point.
us. They would stop us from working for free.
That's right. Can't do the podcast anymore. Sorry. Everyone's like, yay.
Where's that bill? Let's sign it.
Yeah.
The Williams Brothers Podcast is made possible by a grant from the Saunce Group. Do something good every chance you get. And by the Williams Foundation. The theme song is 5-Card Shuffle by Kevin MacLeod.
Hey, Gar, what do you think of the Japanese yen against the U.S. dollar? I mean, it's weakened down to around 148 yen per dollar. What do you think that means for Budweiser sales?
Thank you. I needed
It's a
that.
simple question.
It's always a simple question.
What does it mean to Budweiser sales? How about those Cubbies?
Cubs win.